Okay, I'm back. Yeah. Good. Spain is mobilizing the army. That's great. They're not back yet. These guys are going to move to there. Larger sports, larger air units. Good. See if we can cut any of those guys off. Would like Astrakhan as well. Okay. Now. Oh no, there are some here. Damn it, I guess we just didn't see them right offhand. So I'm sure they didn't move here that fast. These guys off. Okay, well. Yeah, made a nice stake there. Move back to there. Fly supplies. Okay, bunch more of events. Well, let's deal with the events. Yes, we want the SS. Heavy Panzer Brigades. Activate the unit. Change the command. No, we'll lose some more organization. Minsk taken. This is taking a while for this event to happen. This another one of the TRE events from photo albums that the reason these are so late is because, and we're getting a bunch of them because it's just after the first of the month. I've been playing in short bunches. So, and you can sort of tell a little bit maybe not so much here, but some of this is a rather beat up building. If you look at the windows, somewhat had been on fire. I think the House of Government in Minsk. We'll take the tour. And sometime after that you see the Germans in occupation there. That's the same sort of square, I think, right in there. Lenin's house. Indoor, some sort of, let's see, meeting hall inside the Lenin's house. Obviously you see the Stalin iconography back there. Office house. That's how it's translated from the German, the back of the photograph. So that's, if they seem sort of cumbersome titles, whether the original German understanding of... Oh no, this is the officer's house. Sorry, I didn't look at this. And you can zoom in on the photo. That's a German sign, if I remember correctly, during the occupation. So this is like officers' quarters is what that would probably better be translated as. Okay. So that's it for that. Führer Hauptquarters, the Führer headquarters, Schutztour W2 was used for front. Build at 3,000 supplies for assault. Watch the fortress. Well, we've got a lot of supplies right now. I know it's sort of in the deficit. Manpower, I can lose 1 manpower easy. Till October. Yeah, because I just don't want to lose that organization right now. In the middle of the fighting, so we'll take that. Okay, here's something B. Okay, so this is the police for the southern part of the German. And I know to a lot of you use, I'm not absolutely sure on that photo whether that's German soldiers or German police. Ah, I know, I can tell you it's not German soldiers. Those are definitely not German soldiers. As if you've been following along, I'm a bit of a uniform collector, or would like to be, not that I have any uniforms from World War II, that is. There are no German Army breast eagles on any of those stuff. I can't quite see the collar patches to know whether those were police or Army, but without the German Army breast eagles, those are it's definitely police unit there. They would be wearing a different belt buckle. I can't just see the detail here. And if they have any decals on their helmet, they would be more the police decals than the Army ones. So, but that's definitely a German police unit. And so none of those guys are soldiers. They're all policemen in a militarized role. So yes, we want those. Deutsches Arabische Legion, the German Arab Legion, yes. We want that. That'll presumably show up down in North Africa somewhere. The fall of Leningrad. Okay. Leningrad, the birthplace of the Russian Revolution, has fallen to the advancing German forces. Sporadic fighting can still be heard from some of the suburbs, but a strange calm has settled over the rest of the ruined city. Columns of German soldiers march past St. Isaac's Cathedral, whose great dome, painted gray earlier by the Soviets to avoid attention of marauding bombers, is riddled with bullet holes and shrapnel impacts. Okay, cool. Soviet Union gains 5% and loses foreign national unity. That is good. Expand air bases will do that. So let's go to here. There's one there. Good. We now have control over the Mediterranean with the main thing we were missing, like Ibiza and a few of those islands there. So plus 5% on supplies, on money, on supply throughput, and resources. I think that's all a reasonable thing, because to control some of these islands you either have to have conquered Spain or get them in. And so just more open trading with Spain and other elements without, and trading in the Mediterranean without worrying about Allied bombers, submarines, and all of those kinds of things would definitely help. Supply movement and supply throughput would help getting resources from North Africa, because there were various mines down here that produced some rare materials that Germany needed, or any war machine needed. So that would all help facilitate their movement into Germany and Italy and everybody else. So we will take that, and I agree that that is a, who knows whether 5% or whatever is the right number. We don't know, but it's better than no number. So, carrier crew training has advanced. Nice, but we're going to stop that. Stop something else. Oh well. We want to have combined arms. Well, that's what I stopped. Okay. Need to make sure reinforcements are flowing up. I see a lot of the air power beat up. Okay, these guys want to be flying again. Yeah, keep moving your units out. We'll let them rest. Part of the reason right now I'm having all the units attack is they have supplies, and they have a good chance of capturing supplies, and they occupy a newly acquired province. Now, these guys have been SR'd the Italian army here. Let's have them walk there so they can get to the fight. Good. We're going to retreat out there. Let them have their little victories. They're going to lose in the end. Okay, Von Thoma. Take Astrocon. That attack yet. Okay, we've got more events coming up. The Bolsheviks have destroyed, so before we click on that, bunch of stuff. The Corel taken. I just want to watch this. Oh, guess it's already happened. Because you notice there's just one factory down there. Okay, the Georgian Legion. And no, these aren't the guys from the US, of course. So, presumably get a Georgian unit somewhere. Yeah, we'll want a new battle commander. Okay, Orel taken. Again from a different photo album. The City of Eagle 5-story residential building, apartment building. Here's the address of it. It was built in 1936 by architect A.S. Turovka, whatever. So we'll take the tour. Soviets are losing some national unity, as you see there. Building of the secondary school training is turned into a hospital by the German army. That's the cathedral there. Not sure whether the dome damage was done by the Soviets or the Germans. So there, okay, UK blockade of. Okay, so we lose some revolt risk down there. Okay, well, we've already driven them out of the Mediterranean, so whatever. Combined arms integration has advanced. That, I believe, are these technologies. We'll stop those. We'll be back to them in the future, I'm sure. At some point. A little bit of supplies they're going to attack. Actually, let's have them attack up to there. I had been wanting to penetrate deeper in here, but we need to stabilize that part of the line. Oh cool, we've kicked him out of Astrakhan. Well, Finland's done a good job in not in defending itself so much. I mean, there still are, but defending themselves, that is, but in tying up tying up their troops. Okay, monsoon in full swing. Hopefully that won't harm us in here. And Soviet Union might mess us up in India, though. I don't think we're doing too badly here, but well, actually I think we're doing fairly well. And it might mess us up here, but we will see about carrying on. What are we fighting against? The unit that's going to fall apart. Okay, support that attack. We're doing good. Well, they're going to attack with their support. I'm going to send them into there. Oh, we need to replace Remke. I got pulled out via an event, and I gotta just remembered I got those units in Libya or wherever that need to move. Paratroopers, 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 no paratroopers. Let's go look for good Luftwaffe commander at least. Deedle, because his command got destroyed. Okay, Trickster, there we go. Where's that Arab Legion unit? Let's start with the Georgian Legion. Okay, those are fairly decent number of troops for Georgia. We'll send them out here since that's where they were historically. Ah, okay, so this is... Oh, okay. They did have a, this is motorized attachment here. Don't know where we're going to send it, but we'll send it out here. Maybe find a division to put it to. They did fight in the Soviet Union as well. Part of that was because it was after the fall of the Mediterranean, but there were still a lot of just gonna do a couple of brigades first. They're still pissed off at the English and wanted to do something. To fight. No leader. Holschult garrisons, flat division, tree. Okay. These guys here, I'm going to send them to Iran. I think would be the best bet. Because I'm pretty sure the scripted invasion will happen so long as Britain holds the, or the Allies theoretically hold Gibraltar. And those I won't click right now. I want to click a bunch of those after we get a couple of objectives here, but Arno oil refinery has come online. Oh, great. And it says we no longer have a resource. It actually means we will have a resource. these British units here. Okay. Let's set back there. Okay, we won that. Yeah. Well, we lost that battle. Okay. So that fascist militia wasn't good enough to take down those partisans. accident about there's something up there. Okay. Support that attack. Okay, the Estonius Grenzschutz Ersatz Regiment. The Estonian Grenzschutz. Grenadier Rifles? Grenadier, well, rifles are Jaeger. Shooters. Grenadier Shooters. Replacement or type regiment. Okay. That's how I translate that. Okay, Estonian we talked about. Now this is not the TRE events that bring in the police units. These are Estonian soldiers. And again, as you may notice from previous recent talks, they're wearing basically German army uniforms. National badge there. I can't really make out. But notice no German army eagles there on the breast. That's what they were supposed to be. Orcha taken. Sorry, I don't know. And the text I think is improved or correct in the later version of it. So we lose little dissent. And so Union loses some national unity as we continue to plunge deeper and deeper. Okay, well, our guys without supplies seem to be doing okay up there for the moment, so we're gonna see about taking out that partisan unit. And we have Astrakhan, fabled Astrakhan, which is 5 points, 5 victory points. Obviously Moscow is, what, 20? Yeah. Stalingrad, I believe, is 10. Stalingrad. And we're still knocking on the outside of it. And we've got Leningrad for 10, 20. Wow. So we've got that. We need to go after Tuvin or whatever that is. Wanted to also have Murmansk up here, which is a 2 points, but and we may get it back. Really, Stalingrad and Moscow are the big, and that may bring them down if we do that. As you see, I am trying to totally isolate Moscow, which should fully cut off supplies. Really messed up infrastructure here. Well, they built back that up there. Okay, well. That'll still affect me. Okay, thanks so much for viewing. I think we're going to end this episode here. Well, now let's go a little bit more. I want to go a few more hours of I just, because if you notice all the events happening, I've just sort of been... A lot of those should have happened a lot long ago. Some should have. Okay, there we go. Just make sure that they all... We're going to fire after the first of the months that we're likely to fire then. So, see you next time.